Hey everyone, PushingUpRoses here. Welcome back to my art channel. Where am I? There I am. Hi everyone. So today I'm going to be doing one of my cliffs slash clouds slash bloody rivers painting. I took inspiration from a mini one I did not long ago. This is a 9x12 using the colors that you see on the side of the table there. I will list them off as I'm doing the painting, but I really like how this painting turned out. I thought maybe there was a little bit too much red. I'm trying to show you the sheen because the gold definitely gives it a sheen. I thought I maybe used too much red on that top, so... Oh, red! What a coincidence! So I'm going to try again with a slightly different order of colors. First thing I want to show you is my consistency. A lot of people ask. It's on the thicker side. You can kind of tell even as I'm stirring it, but definitely a mound on a mound. I definitely have mine a little thick. So for this one, I'm going to start with a little tiny bit of black. That's just the Artist Loft Flow Acrylic in black. The red is cadmium, am I saying that right? Cadmium red hue deep, Liquitex Basics. The white is Artist Loft Flow in white. And now this is my secret weapon. This is the 24K Extreme Sheen by Deco Art. And this is my other secret weapon. This is Deco Art Metallics in Berry. And then I'm going to start over, probably do some variations. I'm starting again with the black and the red, but I do think I mix it up. Now, one of the things I do to make the cliffs and crags that people ask about is I put the Extreme Sheen right next to white. You'll see I'm doing it again here. You don't need a lot. Trust me, you don't. This stuff oh, nice job, me. Just get it all over the canvas. This stuff spreads like crazy. I make it on the thicker side. I don't think it's an even 1-to-1 ratio with Floetrol. Speaking of, Floetrol is my pouring medium, and water to consistency. If it's a little too thick, I'll just add water. But yeah, Floetrol only. And I don't have exact ratios. I just do it to the consistency that you saw. But if I had to guess, it's either, depending on how thick, it's either 1-to-1 or 1-to-2, anywhere in between. It just depends on the Floetrol, depends on the paint. So now I'm going to let you guys watch the pour, not sped up, but I'm going to show you guys how I do it. So as you can see, I'm doing a half jiggle, half ring pour here. It's not quite round, but it's not a true jiggle either. I do have a little bit of a circle going on. I go slow, although I'm going a little too fast for my taste here. I guess maybe I felt pressured because I was on camera, but I try to get the paint down pretty thick so that it's layering over each other. That's really important, especially if you want the cells and the cliff look that I typically get. And you're going to see all that happen when I actually do the tilt. I don't know why I'm being so particular about the end, because this is not a ring pour. That's going to be tilted off, so it doesn't have to be perfect. That's kind of the nice thing about a wandering jiggle or a wandering ring pour. That's not enough paint, so I am just using what some people call a flow extender. It's just the black paint, just making sure that it slides easily. And now let me show. As you can see, there's already cells popping up, and that's because of how I layered the paint. As you can see, I tilt very slow, very deliberately. The slower you tilt, the more cells you're going to get. Now, if I tilted this very quickly, which is fine. If you want to tilt it quickly and just have a less celly, less cloudy effect, that's fine. You can tilt it quickly and just be done with it. But I actually do it slow, and I try to stretch out those sides. In fact, for this painting, I think I could have stretched them out even more so that the sides were longer and more towards the middle. And as I'm watching this back, because I'm commenting on this after the fact, I think my initial thoughts were I wanted to keep the left side that you see all that black. But now that I'm looking back on it, I think I would have rather kept the bottom with the red and the black down there. The red, black, magenta, or berry, and 24K gold, because I really like that. But it's really hard to decide, it sucks, but you do have to tilt off some of the paint. So I made the decision to tilt off some of the bottom and try to keep the black at the top. And this is a learning experience for me too, just seeing this play back. I think I'm already thinking, oh, I'm going to layer my colors differently. I really keep in mind which colors are going to be at the top and the bottom of the pour, since this is a jiggle pour, since this is a wandering pour. So it actually is very important what I put on the top and the bottom. So yeah, I see where I'm going here. I wanted to get that corner and I accidentally tilt off the black. No, I really like that. But that's okay because the left side is going to go completely crazy. So there is definitely something that happens, an effect that happens when you use the Extreme Sheen, the 24 karat gold Extreme Sheen on top of other colors, but particularly white. I'm using the Artist Loft Flow Acrylic. That seems that they definitely react. I don't know about other brands. I just use the Flow Acrylic because it's more cost effective. But yeah, definitely putting the Extreme Sheen on the white causes some amazing, amazing effects. So yeah, still going pretty slowly. Sorry if I'm tilting it up high there, but I'm trying to focus. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys watch the rest of this tilt, and then I'll be back with more riveting commentary. So the way I'm stretching here, this is something I do when I really want to keep all of those things that are around the painting. I'm not really sure what to call them. I've definitely done paintings where they were much longer and sweeping, but you see on those sides. So the reason I don't just go off of the corners is because I'm trying to stretch them out. I'm trying to stretch out those lines that are all around the painting, around the edge, because I want them to be included in this painting. So I'll go kind of towards the edge, come back, stretch them out, go towards the edge again, and I'll either tilt or do it again. So now I'm thinking I have a little too much paint on my canvas. Looking back, I probably could have gotten away with it, but better safe than sorry. If you have too much paint on your canvas, it will crack, it won't dry properly. So I did want to get a little bit more paint off of the canvas, and I like those stripy lines, and that comes from the layering that happens when you're doing the wandering pour and you're not going too fast. You're kind of thickening them up and you see those lines in there. That's some of my favorite effects ever. I just love how that looks. At this point, I'm just kind of playing with the composition, getting everything where I need it to be or where I want it to be. You can do that once you have all of your corners. You can just kind of decide, I want the red more towards the middle, or I want more black going towards the middle, stuff like that. But look at how much it's celled up, and it'll keep going because of how I layered these paints. This will actually keep happening until tomorrow. Well, maybe not until tomorrow, but it'll keep happening about an hour later. So here's the close-up. Even when I took this close-up, about 20 minutes later, it definitely celled up. There's those corners I tried to salvage. I think next time I'm going to try to keep more red and black on that part instead of this part that I'm showing, though those cells are so beautiful. And because I layered the way I did, it kind of looks like the cells have highlights on them. You've got that black, the 24 karat is causing it to sell a little bit more, and then you've got the berry, which is a beautiful, beautiful color. And I love the colors for this. I love those kind of darker red colors. Ooh, I really, really like it. I think it's beautiful. Here are some pictures. It's celled up even more. I swear, sometimes I don't know how much a painting is going to sell up. It really does depend on the layers for these paintings. It depends on where you put the 24K, it depends on how many metallics you use, and then what other paints you use, but I really love this painting. I love blacks and reds. I like my paintings to look a little bit more visceral, a little darker, you know, something that provokes emotion. So I'm really happy with this, even though I think next time I would like to keep that black that you saw at the bottom that I tilted off. I'm going to try this again with a similar order and then see if I can keep more, you know, blacks and reds in there. So I really hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. Like I said, this will probably continue to sell up just a little bit, not too different. In fact, you might not even notice the difference, but it'll continue to sell up just a little bit. So I will put pictures on my Instagram, and I don't know if I'm going to sell this one or not, but all my information for Instagram and Etsy is in the description. I definitely update my Instagram a lot with photos of my paintings, so definitely go over there if you're interested in seeing more of my work. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope it was helpful, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!